Mr. Yosi Locote. April 19th, 2018.
Like an LA dude.
The body of 42-year-old Mexican rapper Mr. Yosi Locote was dumped in an empty lot in the western city of Guadalajara. A screwdriver was stabbed into his chest with a note from the cartel that orchestrated his death, the CJNG. Now this guy over here got in trouble with an extremely dangerous cartel without even being Mexican.
He's not Mexican.
It's on January 20th, 1970.
Bro, stop, bro. He Mexican American, bro. He's Mexican heritage, bro. Mexican pride, bro. Chill out.
6 in Bakersfield, California. However, along the line, Mr. Locote found himself in the city of Guadalajara, Mexico, where he joined a street gang and also delved into rap. My Mexican friends in the building would definitely know his two iconic songs, Balazos and Esto Es En Serio. Now these were the songs that put him on the map as one of the biggest rappers in the country. He was an OG in the game. He rapped about his experiences on the street in a very honest way, kind of like Mexico's Snoop Dogg. And I mean that in a very good way. But the biggest mistake he would make during his life is associating himself with one of the CJNG's biggest enemies. And no, it was not El Chapo or the Sinaloa cartel. It was the hardened criminal and drug lord El Cholo. Now, before I say anything else, I want you to really understand something.
It's like, bro,
Mexican street
I'm not beefing with no... Bro, see, look, I'm already at this point, but I don't got time for beef. I'm cool with everybody. Everybody cool with me, you feel me? I'm that type of dude. Beefing with the cartel is one thing I'm not doing, bro. That's like, what? That's... You have a beef with a local street gang and compared to them, bro, they a whole organization, bro, a whole empire of crime, bro.
Yozos and cartels all operate different corners of the criminal underworld.
Can't run away from no organized crime, bro.
But they're all separate entities, and they barely cross each other's boundaries. However, when they do, things get heated, and people die. And that's exactly how Mr. Yosi Locote found himself killed. Now, he was a member of LA street gang Florence 13. A Mexican chapter was established after the U.S. launched Operation Joker's Wild. And indicting a lot more federal charges. Mr. Yosi Locote was a high-ranking member of Florence 13. Despite being a hip-hop star, he aligned himself with another group called the Sureños, a Southern California gang linked to the Mexican mafia. They would flaunt blue bandanas associated with the Sureño gangs and adopted what is known as the Cholo dress code, which involves carrying shaved heads and wearing baggy tees. However, as I explained, the cartels don't necessarily bother themselves with the affairs of street gangs. But after U.S. rap label Circulo Asesino signed Mr. Yosi Locote, and he released his first album in 2012 titled 13 Hood Rules, things would fire up. The Florence 13 fought to gain more territory in Guadalajara, and at the same time, the CJNG were relatively new to the city. Now, these guys were behind massacres. They had deadly ambushes of security forces, and even rocket launcher attacks on several military choppers.
All the videos we watched, bro, they always named in there. Like, I'm not, bro.
Kidnapped Mr. Yosi Locote, April 17th, 2018, 2 days before his lifeless body was found. Mr. Yosi Locote was kidnapped from a local market in Guadalajara. His kidnap was orchestrated by the CJNG, and as much as I hate to say it, that was a very calculated move from the cartel. They knew one of the major reasons behind the sudden rise of the street gang in the city was because of Mr. Locote's influence in the area. So if he was gone, there'd be nobody for his associates to look up to, making it easier for them to come in and sweep the gang out. And in typical CJNG style, they wouldn't just shoot a bullet straight to his head. They would hold him down while mercilessly stabbing him to death with a screwdriver. As painful as that might have been, they didn't stop there. They left a note, like they always do. But this one read, "This is gonna happen to all those who keep supporting Cholo," while fans demanded justice.
So let me ask you, to my Hispanic, you feel me, viewers, Mexican viewers. So in Mexico, do they like Cholo? Like Cholo? Cause I know Cholo, that's like a American type Mexican thing. Like, you feel me, like LA type shit. In Mexico, do they like that type, like, you feel me, Cholo type style? I don't know. I'm curious, bro.
And although the
Did you hear what they just said?
Yosi Locote sparked domestic media interest, it'd be nothing compared to the storm of global attention that stirred the following week with the arrest of another rapper named QBA.
Oh yeah,
Number
we say a
2,
video on him too.
QBA. One
Yes,
golden
he
rule
dumb, bro.
all
I'm sorry.
CJ&G members are compelled to follow is to never, and I mean never, snitch on the affairs of the organization. April 22nd, 2018. QBA indirectly put a huge target on his back by flaunting this golden rule. After divulging classified information to Mexican authorities on some of his affairs and dealings with the cartel. And you see, 24-year-old Christian Palma, known as QBA, was a famous rapper to the public, but behind closed doors, he was nothing more than El Mencho's puppet. He and Mr. Yossi Lakode, whom we talked about earlier, were the pioneers of rap malandro, or thug rap, which in my opinion is a soundtrack used for the country's drug war. His YouTube channel had over 200,000 subscribers and millions of views. On the other side, his videos weren't really what you'd expect from a mainstream artist. The videos were shot in poor neighborhoods of Guadalajara, the state capital of Jalisco, and featured the youth
mainstream
guns and taking
videos
drugs. Some of his lyrics talked about meth and different massacres from the cartel, marking QBA's first steps into the CJ&G's bad books. March 19th, 2018, 3 film students, Javier Salomon, Daniel Diaz, and Marco Avalos, were kidnapped from the town of Tonalá in western Jalisco state. These 3 students were filming at a ranch belonging to the CJ&G, leading QBA and 2 other CJ&G members mistaken them as members of a rival cartel.
They don't even look like rival cartel members, bro. Like, they don't look nothing. See, look, this is why it's important, bro. When you go into certain areas, bro, certain states, certain countries, certain cities, whatever, you need to know what it's like there. You feel me? What's the crime there? If it is crime, who's doing the crime? What groups is a part of, bro? Because I'll be damned, bro. If I go into a neighborhood and I don't even know, I don't know nothing about, you're not going to catch me like that, bro.
Reported these 3 students came out. The entire nation.
I ain't filming shit.
It was Mexico
I'm not going.
CJ&G. Meanwhile, in the camp of the cartel, QBA and his men were still under the assumption that these guys were rival cartel members. They tortured one of them, Javier Salomon, and after that, they had no other option than to kill off the rest. In a normal scenario, these guys would have dropped off the bodies on a random street, but seeing how outraged Mexicans had gotten over the case, they decided to melt off the bodies in sulfuric acid, and QBA was the man for the job. You see, QBA was paid about $150 a week by the CJ&G to melt dead bodies in acid. And I know what you're thinking, if he was a rapper, was
man did all this for $150. You going your life for $150, bro.
Outside. That wasn't really the case.
What you gonna do with $150, dummy?
Leaving him with
a week.
Crumbs. So it's safe to say he was practically broke. But anyway, none of that really mattered. It was after his arrest and confession that QBA got himself into a lot of trouble. So, what exactly did he say?
If they talk about, I just thought about it. If they talk about I don't mean keep up, but if they talk about USD, I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of bread. Like in Mexico, they like $150 a week. That's a good amount of bread. But at the same time, bro, that shit ain't worth it, bro.
Through the infamous street gang in Furnace 21. However, after the gang disbanded, he joined the cartel. In some lyrics to his songs, he glorified crystal meth, crack, and other inhalants. That was his way of paying homage to the CJ&G for being at the top of the meth market in Mexico. Now, during his confession, QBA gave a full account of the CJ&G's meth production, from smuggling chemicals through Mexico's seaports
I ain't know he snitched on the whole
product in clandestine labs. Now, why would he do this? Or here's a better question. Why would he reveal it when he knows fully well they would stop at nothing to kill him? Well, some say it's because they allegedly killed one of his closest friends, Luis Sebo Estrada, the previous year. But regardless, QBA should have known better. The CJ&G as a criminal organization is unstoppable. Not the Mexican government, not the DEA, and certainly not QBA's confession can shake the foundation of this cartel's operations. He just sold himself out to the cops who might throw him back into the hands of the cartel. Except, he had
the cops, you can't trust the cops over there either.
Confession, many rappers had released tracks to celebrate him. The most popular of these was Free QBA by A.B. Perez, another rapper who was himself arrested on a double murder charge in July 2018. QBA is now seen as the messiah of hip-hop in Mexico.
Dang.
How can you trust the reviews you're reading? Introducing FakeSpot by Mozilla. Whether on
He has set an example with himself that not the cartel nor the Mexican government can take away his truth. Right now, he's at Guadalajara's Puente Grande prison, where he could face the max penalty of 140 years. But is he really safe behind bars, or will they orchestrate an attack from the inside? Well, I guess we have to wait and find out.
Damn, why you say it like that, bro?
Lefty
Who said wait and find out?
September 2nd, 2023. Famous Mexican rapper Lefty SM was murdered by 3 gunmen in his home located in Jalisco, Mexico. Some say it was a robbery gone wrong.
Everything go down in Jalisco, bro.
Wife, she thinks it was a planned attack. So what exactly happened? Born on April 22nd, 1992 in San Luis Rio, Colorado, Mexico, Lefty SM's journey into the music world began at an early age. His nickname Lefty was affectionately given by his close friends due to his left-handedness. He started pursuing music at the age of 16, all while maintaining
this video was lit though.
His early work would showcase a strict hip-hop sound with slow G-funk beats. It was pretty dope, and it drew influences from various genres, creating a unique and versatile style, allowing him to seamlessly switch between delivering unrestrained bars and crooning soulfully. This unique style of his led him to sign with renowned label Alzada Records. It was a massive one for him, but was also the beginning of his end. A prominent figure in Mexico's urban rap scene, Lefty SM gained international recognition through YouTube, amassing 2.5 million followers after his launch in 2017. His debut album, Avión de Papel, released in 2019, also showcased more of his talent. He would follow that up with a patriotic single, Por Mi Mexico, a collaboration with Santa Fe Clan the following year. Lefty also collaborated with rap heavyweights like Neto Peña, Guerra MX, MC Davo, Toser One, Darius, and Hambi Alfavo. He was arguably Mexico's biggest rapper until the tragic incident occurred. September 2nd, 2023. Lefty and his wife, Isa Mary, were lying in bed when 3 armed assailants broke in and attempted to forcibly remove him from his home. Unable to do so, they resorted to violence, opening fire and fleeing the scene. Lefty was shot twice.
Bro, see, look, that's the thing, bro. In that situation, that's all he could do, bro, because if they'd have took him, bro, most likely he'd have just ended up tortured or whatever. You feel me? Like, bro, if somebody trying to kidnap you, bro, don't go with them. Don't go with them. Regardless what they worst case scenario, bro. Prepare for the worst case scenario, bro. Expect the worst case scenario, bro. Do not go with them. Do not get in that car. Don't do none of that, bro. You fight, bro, for your life.
Rushed to the hospital but died from his injuries.
So they take you where they going.
His final performance just the night prior at Teatro Metropolitan in Mexico City now stands as a haunting memory for all his fans. So, who's responsible? I'd be lying to you if I said I was 100% sure the armed men were cartel sicarios, but at the same time, many suggest it was CJNG members, being that Lefty lived in their city. But more recently, it's been said that his closest friends suggest it was a guy named L.O.V. who wanted him dead. L.O.V. said to have some cartel connections, so all fingers still point to the CJNG.
I'm gonna get at y'all next, bro. Y'all be safe, be careful. Yeah, bro, just stay out the way, bro. You feel me? Like, just stay out the way. Yeah, that's what.